Hi guys, SpartanDee here playing Neverwinter on the PC. We are in mod 21 and at the eve of what was supposed to be Cyber Monday. I streamed this yesterday already, and we kind of like discovered that yeah, there is no such thing as Cyber Monday, but that's okay because I did what I said I was gonna do, and I'll show that to you guys in a second. Um, how should I start this? Oh, by the way, the worst working from home, so she's like right opposite me right now. She's probably listening in to what I'm saying. So I'm gonna try an attempt to not say a lot, which is gonna be difficult. And also I wanted to do some sort of challenge for myself, which is like no expression kind of like challenge for the stream, but I'm already failing. So yeah, I don't know. Shall I show you guys? Do you see it? Do you see it right now? I don't even know if there's anybody online right now, but it's okay. I think I'm just gonna like settle myself first, get my bearings, and then like do what I'm supposed to do in a second. Um, actually, let's go somewhere quiet because there's gonna be too much activity going on here. Uh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Let's go to the siege refresher. I do apologize for the fan if you can hear. Maybe I don't know. I can't tell, but it is blowing. It is switched on, and you might be able to hear it in the background. So I do apologize for that. Gonna slowly log in. Anytime now. Anytime now. Um, so we're gonna talk about. You know what? While that's loading, because I don't know how long that's gonna freaking take. I'm gonna show you guys the patch notes. So I've been holding off from doing what I just did because I was hoping that Cyber Monday was gonna happen, but it didn't happen in the end. And I'm using this as a where is it? I'm using this as this counter here as when the Cyber Monday is supposed to end. I don't know why it's not working there. It's like 1 hour and 8 minutes left of Cyber Monday. I mean, don't take this as whatever. I'm just basing this on this. Um, so it seems like 1 hour left till Cyber Monday ends, and we or I have not seen anything different in terms of the website, in terms of the in-game, like Zen Store. And the patch notes just came out. I'd say roughly about an hour or two ago, and this is what's in the patch notes if you haven't read it yet. Stuff about adventures, whatever. Stuff about events, I don't really care. CR, okay, it's kind of too late now, but thank you, I suppose. And we got to this part at the end, which they're saying now you can claim the free boxes. I think I actually not so sure. It mentioned it for those who have already taken the Knox Box from RCA. That it doesn't like affect the limit anymore, but it doesn't say for those who haven't picked it up that they will be able to pick it up. Moot point, I think, because I'm not really gonna care for the free ones at this point. So for the notes, by the way, this is pre whatchamacallit, pre patch, right? Pre-patch. We haven't had the maintenance yet. It's gonna happen, I want to say, about 8 hours from now. Oh, this is not the right store, sorry. Let me just go to Wondrous Bazaar for a second. If you were here in my stream yesterday, I want to say, you will find that you can only buy promissory note versions of the Knox Box once. Yesterday, or before the maintenance, right before the weekly reset yesterday, you can only pick up one Knox Box via the promissory notes, and then another Knox Box using Astral Diamonds. So after the reset yesterday, Monday, you can claim, I would assume, another Knox Box, right? One more Knox Box, but no promissory notes. But as the patch note states, we can now get 5 from the Astral Diamonds and then 3 from the promissory notes. Whether if getting the astral ones now will reset it for when it does happen, like after the patch, I don't know. um, I would say that is up to you. If you want to risk that, I'm not. I'm gonna just gonna simply wait for the maintenance later on today, and then I'll grab all of the Astral Diamond ones and Promissory Note ones, and maybe even the RCA ones. The RCA Knox Box times 5. I'm not gonna hold my breath, because I mean I'm about to I'm about to do something way different. I kind of want to wait for people to come in actually before doing this, but you know what? It's okay. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Oh no! Oh no! My ring's not here. It's in my bard. It's with my bard. I'm just gonna collect this. Do I want to pick it up for now? Is there any reason for me to get my ring and astral? Not astral diamond. Sorry, ring and Holy Avenger. Or is my Holy Avenger here? No, it's on my DC. It's not on my bard. It's my DC. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. So I wanna kind of like explain my train of thought. Uh, Before the patch notes, what I wanted to see was if I can get these for cheaper, much cheaper, right? At the current moment, before maintenance, it is still the autumn sale. The autumn sale is gonna happen until December 2nd, which is in the next 2 days. So 48 hours, I want to say, less than. Hoping for the Cyber Monday sale to kind of like give you an additional 10%, which it didn't happen. There's only like an hour left before Cyber Monday goes away. So we're stuck with the 30%. Like I said, it might or might not be. So one of these, so we all know that the guaranteed is 150, right? 150. So, which means that I need to purchase like 15 of these, right? Yeah, plus another zero, 150. So kind of like minimum 15 times just to get the guaranteed. And there are several things that I want to do grab from. I do want to grab from the Zen store. And I've been checking these my Zen exchange, and it hasn't been going through. So whatever, right? Whenever that's gonna go through, I think I'm just gonna keep it for the next time that this happens. And of course, as you know, tomorrow, the 1st of December, there's gonna be the new episode 3. I suppose the next 2 days for me because I'm from the future. So there might be other Zen stuffs, but the December, I don't know. It's gonna be like really close. Like I would think that maybe the sale is gonna happen on December 2nd, and then the EOP part 3 or episode 3 is gonna happen on the 1st. So there might be a like 24-hour window for you to kind of like play around with. Um, so going back to what I was saying, I do want to buy a bunch of these, at least for not right now, for my purposes, to get to the Knox Choice Pack. Now, if I was being honest, I would like to get at least minimum four of the Knox Choice Pack, because those are the ones that I need to get. Well, maybe three, not four, three minimum, because I want the companions, the golden companions, bound to account white, golden companions. I already have the goat, so I still need the other three, I believe. Um, because I have 40 overtunes, 40 overtunes, let's just say, less than 50. So that's kind of like, I need to get at least three of the Nox's Choice Pack. So three of the noise, guaranteed 150. I'll probably have to buy times about, oh god, let me calculate this. 15 times 3. So I need, if we're gonna follow kind of like the guaranteed, I need to buy this 45 times, which I'm pretty sure I can, right? I'm pretty sure I can. Let me see. 45 times 525, 23, 624. That's gonna take a chunk. That is definitely gonna take a chunk. I would only have like 3,000 left over, but I suppose that's all right. Am I even streaming right now? I need to double check. I don't even know if I'm streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. I hope you guys can listen. Can hear me. Sorry, I need to go to the gameplay stream. There you go. Yeah, my mic's on, just in case. Just in case. Um. So 45. I don't know. I don't know, but that is kind of like the I want to say the minimum. If I want to get 3 from the guaranteed, but hopefully we won't even need to reach like 150 like the one time. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next, and to kind of like on top of that, I do want to try and get like free Knox boxes. Like I will show you guys in my inventory right now. I have because of the bug currently 2 of the Knox box account bound and 1 from a free unbound one from the dungeon. So I'm trying to think how to make this like free to play ish. So I'm a free to play player, right? I've always been for the past 8 years. I mean, I have spent a bit before in the earlier days, but I'm kind of like top up with like maybe 1 month VIP, and that's about it really. This is you know the thing is probably the first time I've done it in years. Anyway, so here's my thinking: buy the one that I'm required, like at least 150, right? And then probably these two. Hopefully, I don't know. Am I supposed to open these during like a milestone? 10, 25, 50, 100, 150. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because this will be the first time I'm gonna open these, and the account ban obviously are the best ones to open with, because whatever you open and whatever you get from the unbound ones, including the dungeon one, I'm assuming you can give away or sell. I'm not so much on the sell part, because that's not how I make my AD. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, it really depends on how many of the Nox choice packs that I'm gonna get out of this pulse, and the minimum that I want is 3. Obviously, I don't have all of the mythic mounts account wide, and I suppose I would go for that. I'm not sure again. It would be nice. Again, I don't think I'm gonna sell the Nox choice pack. I just feel like account wide mounts you can get from other sources, not necessarily the Knox boxes, right? But if it is okay, put it this way. Yeah, the ones that I don't have, and maybe I'll get duplicates off, right? So if say I get 2 account wide mounts that I haven't gotten before, right? One, I mean, obviously I haven't gotten before, and I got an extra one. The first one I can use. The second one, obviously, I have to either sell or give away, because it doesn't matter. I already got one before, right? So duplicates, but if they're bound to account or bound to character, that's gonna be an issue, right? If it's bound to me, I can't sell it or give it away. And if I got 2 copies of it, it's just gonna be thrown away. There's no reason for me to have it, because it's account wide. It's claimable on all my tunes in my account. So that's my thinking. I was thinking if I use the bound to character ones or bound to account ones, and then have the ones that I don't have, then I'm gonna have to use it, and that would have been perfect, because I needed it. I will use it, and then I don't need to share or sell it, because it is bound to character anyway. Of course, these are some of the things also that I probably want to get. I believe I already have this one though. I'm not sure why it's selling it to me again. I already got this. I'm pretty sure. This one I don't have. This one I don't have. Do I need it? Maybe not. But as a hoarder, it's like and I got like I got the currency. So, and it is a 30% off. I mean, the only other big discount that I can think of that's gonna happen in the future is gonna be the anniversary in July of next year. So yeah, it's either I'm gonna have to wait till next year, and it's gonna be like what, 6-7 months? Yeah, 7 months. I mean, more than 7 months. Obviously, July is December, January, and then July. So that's about 9 months. Anyway, I think that's about it. That's all I needed to kind of like get off my chest. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I think. No, I'm not gonna get that. I'm not gonna get this one. So what did I say? I need 15 of this, right? That makes sense. 15 and 100, 30%. Oh God, I'm getting nervous. Is it gonna combine with this one? I think it's gonna combine with this one, but that's fine. Let's just go. Am I seated? Yes, I am. Sorry guys, I have to do this ritual where I'm using my wings and I'm sitting down just to see if I can get better luck. I mean, it's inconclusive. I don't know if it actually does yield me more things, but I feel like it does. Anyway, too much talking. Let's go. No coupon. There is a 30% off though, so I got 10. Yeah, it did mix, so that's fine. That's fine. I want to do this kind of like slowly because I don't want to go gung-ho. So as soon as I see 150, it's going down. It's going down pretty fast. Oh, I do need to get VIPs as well. Now that I think about it, I can use a 20% off when like after December 2nd, I suppose. I do have like another 48 hours to decide. But we'll see how that goes. I think I have my 150 here. There we go with the extra one, so that I'm gonna stop right there for now, because I feel like if the minimum that I'm gonna get, obviously at this point, is a Knox Box choice pack at the end of this. Oh, Hans, thank you so much. Are you serious? Nah, you don't have to do that. I mean, we can kind of like what you call that? What's the word I'm looking for? Reciprocate our like kind of like prime every month. But let me do you a quick shout out here, brother. Oh, by the way, the wife's here. She's like right in front of me. She says she was gonna do something silly while I'm streaming, but I hope she doesn't. I sincerely hope she doesn't. Anyway, what you're observing right now, Hans, is me going ham with the Knox boxes. Now, if you're not sure what a Knox box is, oh, you are serious? Oh man, you don't have to do that. You know you don't have to. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are more deserving streamers out there, especially ones that are doing kind of like tabletop D&D. You know. But I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. I appreciate you for doing that. Thank you so much, sir. But let's go ahead and do this thing. If you're not sure what it is, knock boxes. Yeah. I mean, you know, do what you gotta do, bro. I can't say. I don't want to like make you decide either way. So before I do something silly, like deleting all 150 of these Knox boxes, let's open them one by one, shall we? There you go. My first pull is 25 insignia. I mean, you've been supporting me as well. It's a symbiotion. What do you say? Like we are both basically helping each other out. There's a word for it, but I just can't think of it right now. Symbiosis, synergy. There's another word. I'm pretty sure there's another word for it, and not kind of like leeching off of each other. That's not the word I'm looking for. You know, like what's even that word? Leeching off another thing. There's an actual word for it, but that's not what I'm trying to say. We basically kind of like pull ourselves, you know, each other up, right? I suppose synergy is the closest word to the one that I'm thinking of. It wasn't, but it'll do. Anyway, oh wow, okay, I wasn't expecting that right off the bat. Like the second pull, sensual connection. Was that platonic? No, no. Is that platonic or platonic? Like I haven't used it yet, but it is a word that you taught me the other day. Like I'm pretty sure I've heard of it before, but I've never used it in a sentence before. So, yeah, platonic relationship. Ooh, legendary dragon key. Is it platon? Yeah, platonic. Yeah, platonic. Like, I was thinking platatonic. You know what I mean? It's like I wasn't sure how you're supposed to say it. And the other word that I wanted to try and use was it? anthropomorphic. I think, when an animal behaves like a human. Voucher, not too bad, not too shabby. Man at arms, and it is of an epic quality. I'm just gonna not discard it. I wanted to mark it as protected, but I can't, which is fine. Oh no, I totally forgot. I was supposed to give space or make space. I mean, look at all of this stuff, right? I definitely need, if I'm opening 150 of these, I need more space. I do have a bunch of space here, so hopefully that's gonna be enough. I'm not even sure. Oh, Autumn Stag, nice. You know what? I was gonna do a challenge where I'm not gonna like react to any of these, but I'm failing. I've already failed at the start of my stream. I've already failed. So Autumn Stag, I believe I already got these. As a person who's been playing for 8 years, 9 years now, you basically have everything in the game. The only reason I'm doing this is for the Knox Choice Pack. Yes, Preservation Wars. That's what I wanted. I was looking for these. Let's carry on, shall we? Mark this as protected. Oh, and sorry. Um, I'm gonna mark this as protected. I don't know why. Who was that person who invited me to a party? I have no idea who that is. Is there somebody in the stream right now who's like inviting me? Gonna turn you down a bit at the hospital. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought that was a few days ago though. No, no, no. Don't worry about it. You're in a hospital waiting for your wife to get, to give birth to your child. I'm so surprised. I thought it was like about 2 days ago, bro. I thought it was already done. But I'm happy for you. You're gonna be a dad soon. So yes, yes. I mean, turn me down. I mean, you can even go out of it. You gotta be focused for your wife's birth. Or wife's giving birth. What are you even doing here, bro? you should be paying more attention to your the introduction of your child to the world. I see. But you never know, bro. I mean, I wouldn't know, but you never know. But yeah, instead of like, I don't know, bro. Let's just say I'm so happy for you, and keep me posted, as it were. You're there in the hospital right now, so yeah, I'm kind of noisy. So do turn me down a bit. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Like, this is actually good for a healer. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, she's not. Okay, so I mean, another mount. Nice, nice. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I'm actually super happy for you. So I'll keep you company while you're keeping me company as well, I suppose. But if you have to go, you don't even need to say, oh, I gotta go now. It's like just go, right? Just in the smaller room where they monitor her. Let me just move. Oh God, my mouse. I need a new mouse. I need to see the chat here. Just in the small room where they monitor her blood pressure. Yeah, have her in the IV and give her inducing pills. Right. All right. You're welcome. I mean, thank you for making me a part of this, like this experience. A green slime. I was actually selling these for like 150,000, but because of the Knox boxes, everybody has a green slime, so it becomes like, nobody really cares for them anymore. But I hope everything is gonna be okay. It is kind of scary, and you're gonna be like, once she starts to kind of like give birth, and you're there inside the delivery room with the doctors and your wife and holding her hand and stuff like that. I mean, I hope it goes well, like without any hitches or anything. So I'm just gonna shut up right now because I don't know the experience. I don't know the experience, and it is scary. Like yeah. So I'm just gonna shut up right now about that. Anyway, another one. Nice. This is it's as if it knows that I'm a tank. But unfortunately, after opening 30 plus, I was hoping for a Knox Choice Pack already. But it hasn't popped yet. I know I'm gonna get a guaranteed at the 150th opening, so I'm not too worried about it. If I end up not getting like the 3 or 4 that I needed, it's fine because I do have a guaranteed opening. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm worried for you, man, and your wife and the baby as well. And it's like it's. Ooh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's not the armored orc wolf, which is supposedly the top, like one of the top or cheaper options for a single target DPS companion thing. I don't know. It wasn't it. A vicious dire wolf is not the one that I'm looking for, but it's fine. I mean, I'm still on the fence on whether I'm gonna give these away. I still don't know for sure. Um, if it was from my freeze, I'm happy for this one, but I actually have this already, so I'm just gonna lock it in. Um, ooh, yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Like, so here's my thinking. This is basically a second copy, right? Because I already have it, right? So it behooves me to actually sell these, or I suppose the other option is to give it away, because there's no point in me keeping this, right? It would benefit somebody else, but the thing is, I put, you know, this was bought. It's not from a free Zen, so I think I'm leaning more towards selling it rather than keeping it, but I'm pretty sure that people are selling these like a dime a dozen at this point, so it might not even be worth selling. Like I might be selling a Demogorgon's Reach, which will cost more. But anyway, we're just gonna continue. Still looking for, still looking for that sweet epic color. I got the okay, nice. I got an epic color. Some of my alts, in fact, at this point, I believe there's 15 different colors, right? Um, and I only have about 5 of them, so I'm gonna choose like another 10 of the ones that I don't have, if that makes sense. And then subsequent ones, then I'll start giving it to my alts and tunes, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm probably not making sense right now, but carry on, guys. We'll see. We seriously do not know how this is gonna end, because it's all up in the air right now. There's my 50. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about that. I am holding on to my mount tokens for a legendary Celestial Lion, which I'm then gonna upgrade into Mythic, because it's one of the best legendary mounts out there, if not the best, in my opinion, because it has such a unique power. If you summon it, not only will it stun your the mobs, your targets, but it shields. It gives you a temporary shield, and the only class that can give you temporary shields right now, if I'm not mistaken, is OP. Maybe a CW as a healer, but more consistently, an OP will do that for you. And to have this mount, you're basically an OP, if only like for every 2 minutes. But you know what I mean? Is one of the I still don't have it. I still don't have it. I'm actually looking forward to getting a legendary Celestial Lion mount and then upgrading it to Mythic on my main. But anyway, carrying on. That's 50. Another major astral. Well, not another voucher. And I'm gonna protect that. Not so sure when I'll be spending those, to be honest, because we don't have like a 2 times guild marks preservation wards. 10 mount upgrade tokens. It seems like, if a Knox Box is like 525 Zen for 10, that's kind of expensive, right? Whatever. Oh, green owlbear. I'm pretty sure I've got all of the owlbears. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. Bulwark. I'm quickly running out of space, by the way, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of these things. I probably will make a space for my guaranteed Knox Box. Like I was basically being very like suppressed there. I just wanted to jump for joy, but there you go. Marks protected. I do have all like 6, I want to say, bags of holding at the mythic level, but my other alternates tunes, they don't have bags of holdings. They only have the improved bag of holding, which is of a lesser value. These will give you 60 slots. Those are giving you 42 slots, I believe. So I will be giving this to my tune. Sorry, guys. I need it more. Anything that ooh, I got another one. Nice. Let me just mark this as protected. So that's kind of nice. 2 in a row ish. Next one will be. I don't think I got. Wait. I got it earlier. I got this one earlier. No, I got a bullet. Oh, so there's 2 legendaries that I don't have yet. Nice. This will definitely help me get my collections done. Carry on, guys. Let's carry on. 50. How many companions tokens have I got so far? Almost 200. That's enough for a mythic, right? Mythic from legendary is 150, but if it's of an epic, then I'll need another 120, right? So 120, 150. If we can get like 300 companion upgrade tokens, I think that would be sweet. I am pushing for mythic companions, golden companions though. But if we don't, shall I say, I don't get 4 choice packs, I will probably at this moment with the 150, I will definitely get 1. Oh, Quasit, nice. This used to be like the best, one of the best augment companions, but we don't really use augments anymore. That's a mount, I believe. Oh, it's actually a companion. Alright. Preservation wards. Not angry with that. I was actually looking forward to that one. Tomb Spider. Tomb Spider. I'm not sure about Tomb Spiders. It's Phase Spider. That's the one that's like one of the top single target, right? So it's not this one. Carrying on. I've already run out of space. It is basically on overflow right now. Is this okay? This is unbound. Yeah, we are basically going overflow right now. Not too sure how I feel about that. Skeleton Steed, another one. Let me just mark this as protected. There you go. So that's 3 legendaries so far, guys, that I don't have. Another epic choice pack. I need about, I want to say, like I said, 15, right? I got 5. I need 10. I think. Another quad. Giveaway. Should I open like a bound? Oh, third one? Okay. Should I open this bound to count one at a milestone? Does that make sense? No, right? I don't think it would. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do it after the maintenance. We'll just open all of the unbound one first. Excuse me. Just to kind of like get that out of the way, if that makes sense. Still no Knox choice pack though. Another bag of holding. It knows me so well. It knows me so well. Yeah, it's kind of like sad, somewhat. Archon. What a slap to the face. It used to be one of the like best in slots, not anymore obviously because of the nerfs, but it's still nice. So as I was saying, it looks like at this rate I'm probably only gonna get the guaranteed Knox choice pack, and all of these like in legendary insignias, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I do have enough for making my legendary collars into mythic collars, so I don't really need insignias, right? Not so much, but I don't know, maybe I'll just keep them for now and then turn them into mythics in the future. I'm not sure yet. I do have choice packs, but I suppose I'll turn those choice pack insignias, legendary choice insignia packs, into powders instead of these unbound ones. I think that makes sense to me. Panther. Iron Stone of Allure. Is that good? I'm not sure. Like I don't. Nice, nice. I mean, it is prosperity, so I probably will just use that on my gold build, gold percentage. Finally got my Cold War there. I mean, it's guaranteed. So I have 16 Cold Wars right now, I believe. Did it not? Oh yeah, yeah, it did. It did. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, 5. Yeah, unbound, unbound. Yeah, so I've got 16 right now, which is nice. But I'm having. I don't think I'm able to buy any more of these Knox Box unless I get my overload or overflow bag emptied. So again, not so sure what I'm gonna do. It looks like I'm closing. I mean, I've opened almost 150. I'm at 130. Is that a second one? It is a second one. Thank God these are the unbound versions because I'd be so sad. I mean, how many of these skeleton steeds do I have? It looks like just the 2. I mean, I'm gonna have to sort through all of these items that I'm having right now because it's being kind of like overwhelming at this point. 10 more guys before I hit the 150 milestone. 5 more. Still no choice pack, by the way. You know what I feel like they know. I feel like they know. So there goes my choice pack. I can't mark as protected, unfortunately. I am going to close this and then kind of like sort out my stuffs right now. I hope my share bank can stand all of these. Like has enough space in there. Doesn't look like it though. Hold up, guys. Let me just put these. I should have done these tier 1s. And slowly click this, right? I don't know, clicking it. I don't want to. I want to put it in my inventory. I don't want to open it by mistake. And my mouse does act up sometimes, so I want to do this real slowly. Hopefully it doesn't do some BS. There you go. That's safely inside. Put all of these core master, whatever you call these vouchers aside. I did see preservation ward there. Nice, 75. That's gonna help me quite a bit actually. Fey Panther, I believe I've already got all of these guys as a hoarder. Hoarder problems. I already got all of these. I might want to give this to one of my healers. I'm not sure. Either OPCW or maybe even what do you say? OPCW and DC. My DC might already have it, so it becomes like a moot point. It's not really that important that I give it to myself. Put these bags of holdings for my tunes. I will probably open these legendary guys. This Quasit, put it in here. Put that in here. Like I said, I've gotten most of these, so it becomes like, eh. Hey, Patty. Hi. Let me do you a quick shout. Yeah, let me do a quick shout out. Did you notice something? Hello, by the way, how are you? How are you? Let me just play you your shout out. I hope I spelled that correctly. Yep. Anyway, Patty, look it. Look at. I mean, it was basically, I've already used like, I want to say 8,000 already of this. So this used to be 27,000. It is now 19,000, and we are not gonna stop. We're gonna keep on going. I do have a bunch of stuff now. Oh good, it got out of the overflow bag. So yeah, so if you just came in, Patty, I basically bought 150 Knox Box. I did get my guaranteed Knox Box. Well, I need to think for a second. I need three of these. Need three of these or three of these. So do I open them now or open them when I have three? I'm not sure yet. I mean, it makes sense because maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't know. Let's. I feel like if I've got all three of the Knox choice packs, then I can stop. Then I can tell myself to stop and not spend any more. But I've already spent. Basically, I've already spent, so it becomes like it doesn't even matter if I don't. But I do want to get at least three because I'm aiming for the golden companions, mythic companions, account wide. But I'm just sorting out. I'm sorting out through all of these items that I've got. Hold on. And it's yeah, I got I think several legendary. I literally lost count, so I can't tell you how many I got. I think it was at least 5 legendary, and some of them I already have like copies of, so it might end up being sold or given away as a giveaway. I'm not sure yet. I'm on the fence. But basically I don't need to keep them because I already got like a copy of it. So yeah, like all of these quasits, for example, I don't need this many quasits, but I'm pretty sure that it is being sold in the auction house. So it becomes like it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter how many companions that I'm gonna get because they're gonna be sold for like cheap. So I might end up giving it as a giveaway. Yeah, I mean, so if you're not up to date, if you didn't know, the patch notes is up for maintenance later today. It's gonna be happening at 10 p.m. my time. And what's in it is that you can buy your you maybe can get the 5 free Knox boxes from the RCA, rewards claim agent NPC, and maybe you can get your 8 promissory notes. Excuse me, 5 from AD and the 3 from the promissory notes. 8 in total this week, like after maintenance. Funny thing is, I did buy a Knox box using my promissory note yesterday, like before Monday reset. And after Monday reset, I was not able to buy any more with the promissory notes. We all thought that we could get another, at least one more using the promissory notes. It is not the case. You cannot buy another Knox box using the promissory note thus far. Like after the reset, maybe. We don't know yet. We don't know yet for sure. But it seems like it's gonna be the case. I do not have space. I'm running out of space. Literally running out of space. I might sell these Devil's Precisions. Or keep them for now. Just keep it for now, I suppose. I don't know what to do with them right now. The smartest thing would probably... Oh god, see what I mean? My mouse is acting up. It's not moving this Manticore tensor disk. I don't want to accidentally use it or something. That's not my purpose. 4 epic collars. Can I mark it as protected? I cannot. Let's just put it in front center though. And then these vouchers inside, and then this. Look at this. I only got 1 space left in my shared bank. Rebel Mercenary. Stones of Health and a 25% off voucher, even though of a bag, which I already have 3. Sorry guys, I'm still thinking. I don't have space for this one. Maybe grab this, I suppose, and put it in here. Shove it over. I feel like maybe I should send these over to my shared, like my bank, maybe, before I continue, because I'm most definitely running out of space. Yeah, let's kind of do that for right now. Yeah, we'll continue. We'll take a break from openings for right now, and make more space so that it'll allow us to get more stuffs. Hold on. I do have 80. Oh, no, I don't want to say 80 tunes. I do have tunes that I have like space in. So let's kind of like give all the stuffs so that we can open more stuffs. If that makes sense. I do have my guild bank, but my guild bank, I suppose I could put in the guild bank because it's unbound. You see, if it's bound, I can't put it in the guild bank. But I would like to put it on my tune at least so that I can grab it easily, if that makes sense. Here we go. I might as well invoke since I'm here. Okay, this one doesn't have a lot of space either. A lot of what is this? Shards. Okay, that's the ones that has like numbers in them, dies, equipment, which we probably don't need. Also, 1300 equipment, companion gears. I didn't know that. Oh no, I remember now. Yeah, these are like mostly defenseless ones, so it becomes like I do have a bunch of enchanting stones, rank 3s and 4s. Equipment, like I said, I don't believe there's any equipment here. My wife is making faces. Companions. This is not a companion tune bank, so let's just move on, shall we? I think there's other tunes that I can use for companions, for mounts. You know, I should rename these, but renaming costs like what, 50,000 AD, right? Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. Hopefully though, I can get my 4 Knox boxes, so I can start buying other things using the Zen, like VIP, for example. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and buy 6 months because it's off the 30% off. Again, full of stuffs that I don't need. This is a harder problem, guys. These are bound to account ones, so I don't want to mix this with the unbound ones. I'm pretty sure I remove all unbound mounts from here. Yeah, and these are the kind of like singular shards that I'm working on right now for the video, for the YouTube video. So I'm not gonna touch those. Sorry guys, I'm having to go through all of my tunes because I don't know where to put these items in for right now. Most likely I'm gonna give it as a giveaway. The other choice would be to sell it, but I don't want to sell it right now because I feel like everybody's selling their mounts and companions and what have you, your enchantments and overloads and etc. Now is not the time to sell. Once everybody sold everything, is probably the better, like 2 weeks out, 2 weeks from now probably is the best time to sell your items. This tune is more or less empty. I'm trying to see, these are all character bound ones. Okay, you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's just make this guy the designated companion unbound, shall we? Move these are kind of like repeats. Oh, I did not see those artifacts. Sheesh. Maybe the next tune I'll make it into a unbound artifact tune, if that makes sense. No, actually I do have a tune that has unbound artifact, so that's gonna be, let's just leave it there. These companions and mounts I will move to this tune for right now because I just have too many. Look at this. Yeah, look at all this. The bags I'm gonna give to one of my tunes. I'm not sure which. One of my like 9 tunes that I play. Right. Okay, so that's all here. Next tune, I suppose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many stuffs he's got in the inventory. Invoke. Bags? No. What does this dude have? A lot of these fiend remains, like stacks, literal stacks of these. Oh, I missed this mount. It's okay. It's okay. It's for giveaways. Do I? This is a companion. I missed the. There. You know what? I don't. Sorry. I'm still trying to figure this out. Maybe I should. Yeah. Let's just clean out these guys. Artifacts included and mounts included. That's companion upgrade. That's fine. Sons of Health. Sons of Health. It's a copy. RPs. That's fine. I suppose. Let's just move these bags here. 3 bags away, so that it will allow us to have more space. I do have like 42 slot bags in this tune, but I have 60 slotted bags, I believe, or maybe the bound to character one. So I'm just getting, basically these are hand me downs. Originally, all these 42 slotted bags, which was supposed to be the best in slot in terms of like bag space at the time, was my mains, and then I moved it to my barb, and then my barbs moved to my DC, and so on and so forth. It keeps on going down. I wanna. Okay, so ooh, I didn't even notice that. So you see here at the bottom. So this is a improved bag of holding, right? Wait a sec. Yeah, so it's a runic bag of holding. It's not like the super expensive one. What? Oh, it's gonna be bound to character. No, it's not. No, it's not. What are you saying, bro? Oh, it is bound to character now. Oh. Oh, that's no bueno. How much are these in the auction house? Like, I feel like if it's gonna be bound to my, oh god, if it's gonna be bound to my character, maybe perhaps it would be best if I just sell it, right? 388. How much is it in the Zen store? 350. Oh, for right now, because it's 30% off. So 350 times about 750 AD. That's about 262,500. So it's actually marked up right now, which kind of sucks because in fact, no. Let me take it back. 350 Zen times or at 30% is 455. Times that by 750 is the original price of 341,250. So it's still marked up slightly, like, right? So the question is now, do I want to sell it for AD and get a little bit back, or do I want to use it on my alt tunes? Decisions. I don't know. If it was my main, if it's my main, then yes, I would have used my 60 slot bags and not even like think about it. But the thing is, these are my alt tunes. I don't really play on them, and even if I did, do I need so many space on them? Oh god, this is so difficult. Anyway, maybe just keep it for now. And I'm gonna yeah, okay, I'll go back to my main. And let's continue, guys. Hopefully I'm still in the stronghold, like refresher. If not, yeah, it's not. It's okay. I'm just gonna go to my stronghold and then do the whole process again. I'm gonna open another 150, guys, because I need 3 more or 2 more. I got 1. I need 2 more so that I can get all 4 of the golden companions. Hopefully not spend all of my Zen. That is not the point of this. I do have enough for 3 choice packs, but I seriously hope I don't need to spend all of my Zen. Because that's gonna be super crazy. If I did. But that is like kind of like this the shortest of my expectation. Is that the word I'm looking for? This like the minimum expectation is that I'll get 3 Knox Box choice packs, which works for me. And really all of this opening is just so I can get like preservation wards, amongst other things. If I can get anything else other than, or like surplus choice packs or bags or mythics, then or even legendaries, then yeah, it would have worked into my favor. um are you guys hearing me? Is it okay? Like, it's kind of quiet for some reason. Is it because you guys are shocked, or is everything okay at the other side of the screen? um Anyway, I hope you guys are all okay. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Oh, another slap to the face would be if there ends up being an additional, like, instead of like 30% off, it's gonna be like 45% off or something. um let's just buy another of these, about, I want to say about 15 again. Oh, you haven't had? I thought you went up to make coffee, Patty. I thought you were like sipping on coffee at this point. Yeah, I get my caffeine from my tea. I don't generally take coffee unless like I need to stay up and then need the extra kick in caffeine. Yeah, I'm spending this like a madman. I know, but I've been agonizing over it for the past few days, as you may or may not know. Um, I've made a kind of like, I've steeled my resolve, and like I just decided. It's no two ways around it. Anyway, again with the horses. Like, I got the Amphile one. Now I'm getting this fancy one. I think I already got one of these actually. So for sure, I won't be Tiger Stripped Owlbear. Like, what? How does this even look like? Do I already have this? I think so. Because usually when I don't have something in the collection, it would pop up on my screen. Bullet Pup, nice. I am aiming for the account white one though, so carrying on, guys, carrying on. Slowly, maybe. Should I go slower? Am I even sitting down right now? Yes, I'm floating. Hello. Hey, time to I would do you a shout out, but I'm in the middle of opening the Knox boxes. I've already opened 150 thus far. This is my second 150, by the way. So a total of 300 Knox boxes bought. With, yeah, I know I'm crazy, but and if you look at my Zen, you could probably imagine how many I had if I bought about 300 of these. I could buy a third 150, which I hope I don't need to do, because I'm aiming for 3 Knox Choice Pack. I got my guaranteed one from the first 150. I'm definitely gonna get another 100, a second Knox Choice Pack from my second 150, and then if it needs me, I'll buy a third 150, because I need. I mean, need is a strong word, but I want 3 of those Knox boxes, because I want all 4 of the golden companions account wides, because I have so many tunes. Yeah, I mean, that's like halfway, or 2/3 of the way. I could buy another 150, by the way. For, yeah, I mean, it's how do I say this? It's like, it's no fun if I got it from the auction house. Like, oh, there you go, yes. I mean, if I got my 3, I don't need to buy anymore, because 3 is the number that I'm aiming for. Obviously, if I had subsequent ones, then I can get the mythic account wide ones that I don't have yet. But I feel like mythic account wide mounts can be gotten from opening your lock boxes, right? By getting up lock boxes, opening it using your lockbox key openings, and I could be I mean, and also the stealth lock box we're gonna get soon, right? Like tomorrow. So I'm collecting all of my keys, lockbox keys for that. The reason why I want these knockbox choice packs though are for the companions. I already got the goat. I can see there the golden deep crow egg, golden cat, and the golden bullet pup. Because I have 40 tunes, I need account wide mounts, a companion. And you know, you're like, why don't you just buy it? Well, I need the 80 for something else. You know, you know, I'm just trying to convince myself that this was a good idea. Like let's just let it happen. Just let it happen. Don't try to talk me out of it now, because I've been agonizing over this for the past few days. You know, losing sleep over the thought of not spending, not banking on the autumn sale. You know, and waiting for the Zacks to go through, or just waiting for the next Knox whatever to happen. We don't know if it'll even happen again in the future. That is something I don't have. I'm gonna equip it straight away. Oh, but you know what? No, maybe not. I'll just lock it and try to remember that I don't have a Dusk Unicorn yet. Yeah, Dusk Unicorn. I don't have that yet. Because if I bind it, I think this window is gonna go away. I don't want to do that. Tell that to Fi. He's opened 125 boxes and had nothing. Oh wow. Well, you missed it though, because I got I got a whole bunch of legendaries and epic mounts that I had to use my bank account. I haven't gotten legendaries thus far from this 150, but I did get a bunch, like multiple copies of, right? I'm sure I had multiple copies. I'm gonna have to check that in a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got multiple copies of the same one. I mean, these are the ones that I haven't gotten yet. Armored Bullet, Skeleton Seed, which I have a second copy. Runeclap Manticore, I haven't got. Tensors, I do have, but I'm thinking of selling it, but maybe not right now, because everybody's selling like something, right? It's just gonna be like undercut. So I'm just gonna hold on to it. I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use the rest. Subsequent copies I'm gonna keep, and then either give it away or sell it, you know, in the future. Yeah, that I would think it's lockboxes and not Knox Box, because the Knox Box is a guaranteed you know, 150 openings. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't make my AD, or I was gonna say ID. I don't make my AD from selling stuff online. Not really. What I am getting are Preservation Wars, and that's the one that I'm actually aiming for. Excuse me. So I don't know. I'll mull over it. I'll sleep over it. You know, we are gonna get a patch tonight, and then you can get your 8 knock boxes from the Wondrous Bazaar, right? That is what we were told. Yes, fortitude. It's like it knows me. You're so kind. Hold on, where is it? I got 5. I need another 5 for 10. Where is this fortitude? I need to lock this just in case. I don't see it. It's probably mixed together with another fortitude, I'm assuming. I don't know. Present. Oh yeah, it's this one. Yeah. I don't have a lot of mythics, by the way, so I mean, I got a mythic prosperity earlier, which is kind of nice. I don't really need it for my DPS, but for my gold build, yeah, I need that one. I'm gonna eventually make all of my insignias mythic though. Yeah, it is. I mean, you can even get unbound 10 in a row. You can get unbound knock boxes from dungeons, but I've, you know, 3 or 4 days of running random skirmish queues, I've only gotten to one singular Knox box in like 3 or 4 days. Fortitude, but Crescent. I mean, sorry, legendary, not bad. I already have them, and that's probably its stack. That's why it's not in the overflow, because I do have it it legendary, but the mythic ones are the one that I'm aiming for. So any kind of like subsequent legendaries that I do have, I will just like convert to, or maybe I'll just convert the ones that are bound to character, right? That makes more sense, right? I think at this point I've already got 300. Yes, more than 300, more than 500. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this mount upgrades. I suppose I could make my companions mounts to legendary, but or mythic, but I feel like that's gonna be, ooh, this is something new as well. I'm gonna mark that so that I know I need to open those. As a freaking like hoarder, I'm loving this. Oh, so these bag of holdings, I've decided maybe I'll just keep it for now and not use it on my tunes, because the thing is, I feel like once I equip it and it becomes bound to character, bound to account, I can't sell these. I thought you could. I thought you could, but apparently that's not the case. I mean, I prefer to use the 42 slotted ones for my tunes rather than the 60 ones for my alt tunes. On my main, yes, but I've already got 60 slotted bags on my main, so I don't really need it for my main. Oh, yes, nice. One more. I need 4 more. I need 4 more. Wait, so if I get a guaranteed, that means I'm done, right? I don't need to buy... I don't need to buy any more knock boxes. I can, like, stop myself from spending any more. Wait, do I not have this already? I feel like I have. Like recently, I actually got this. I got this account bond, but just in case I don't, I'm just gonna lock it for now, and then I'm gonna open the ones that I don't have. Wow, that's unlucky. Live. Oh, sorry. Let me just move this. I've had 5 in a few runs. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. I honestly thought that because of the bug that we're having right now, like you can only get 2 Knox boxes, one from AD and one from promissory notes, right? I thought that getting it from dungeons is also included in that 2 Knox box limit. Fortunately, it was not. But it seems like I thought for quite a while, until people like yourself told me that you can get Knox boxes from dungeons, more than one. I actually thought that it was limited to 1 per like week from dungeons. Only 1. I don't know. Because I literally was running random skirmishes like 6-8 hours a day for 3 days straight, and I only got 1. So it was my belief that you can only get 1 Knox box unbound courage, right? I suppose I'll mark this as protected. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with insignias, especially of the ones that I don't use. This one is actually quite expensive, but I'll probably, I mean, back in the day, I don't know about now. These are pretty rare, and it's kind of like shiny. That's why people buy these. But that was back in the day before Knox Box was a thing. Blink Dog. I feel like that's a good one. Oh, I can't mark it as protected. That's fine. My wife is right in front of me. I don't want to scream, but yeah, this just means any subscriber, like I need minimum 3. I need minimum 3 of these Knox choice bags, and I was gonna keep on going buying Knox boxes until I get my 3rd one. We secured the 3rd one when we got that first one, right? The 2nd one, so a guaranteed is gonna give me 3. But now I'm getting 4, guaranteed 4. I already got 3 now, and with my 150th box, I'll get a 4th one, which means I can open these ones and get the like mythic ones that I don't have. Wait, you know what? Let me think about this for a second. I don't know now, guys. What do you think? Shall I open these knock boxes like after past the 3rd one to get a mythic account wide mount? Because to be honest with you, I'll be honest. I'll full disclosure. I'd rather get my mythic mounts by opening lockboxes using lockbox keys, because that's what they're used for, and that's just how you get those mythic mounts. It is a 0.01%, or is it 0.1% to get it? So it's like you have to open, I want to say 1,000. No, that's a 10%, right? You have to open 10,000 lock boxes to get one mythic mount, right? But I've been quite lucky. I've gotten, I believe I've gotten 4 mythics right now as we speak. I got the Noble Pegasus. So let's just go down the list. I've got a King of Spines. I do not have a Polar Siege Bear. I do not have a Hexing Cauldron. I do have a Noble Pegasus. I don't have a Feywild Griffin. I believe I do have a Feywild Stag. I have to double check that. And that's it. Like, so out of the, I want to say 6, right? Out of the 6, I have King of Spines, Noble Pegasus, and maybe a Feywild Stag. I'm not sure. That's unsure. So that's, I got 2 out of the 6, right? I need 4 more to make it complete, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, is it 200? I heard it was like, oh, so legendary is 1 in 100, right? 1 in 100. So it's like a 0.1%, I want to say. I don't know. Some maths guys. Throw it out the window. I don't know. But I'm just repeating what people have. Like I've heard people say. It's like 1 in 1,000 to get this. I believe at the time that was legendary mounts, when legendary mounts was the best in slots. Do I have this already? I don't know. I seriously don't keep track of my mounts. At this point, I've got over 300 mounts, you know? It's really hard to keep track what you have and what you don't have. Obviously, nice. Another mythic. I don't know if I'm gonna need this though, because I'd rather use either brutality. But it is critical strike though. I'll figure it out in a second, guys. Guaranteed colorless award. So now, I believe I have 17. I have 17 cold wards. 6, 10, and plus 1. Yes, 17. Total right now, 17 cold wards. Initiative. Again, I'll probably convert that. I'll probably convert this into powder, but I don't really need powder right now. I'm not being like, you know, what's the word, snobbish or anything. It's just that there are ways that you can get insignia powders, and mostly you get it from trade bars. So I got another epic, which means that I'm down by, I think I need 3 more. Yeah, I need 2 more in order to complete the 15 sets. So hopefully I can get 2 more by the end of this. Yes, 1 more. I mean, I'll take it. It is a legendary mount, but I feel like this is the second one that I gotten, like of the same legendary. So we'll see. Oh yes, I got all 15. Like I got 5, right? I feel like let me just double check this. So I got these 5, right? Like 4 epics and 1 legendary. I'm gonna make this mythic soon, maybe even today. We'll see. But as you know, there's 3 types of each. 3 types of each. Like supportive is 3. Then there's unified. There's 3. Wayfaring and so on and so forth. So I've got these 5. I do have others, but they're of a lower quality, and they're bound. I might just get rid of this, or it's character bound, so I can't. You know what? I'll just keep it for when they can be unbound, right? Using unbind tokens, but like for example, this one I actually got these probably from drops from like random skirmish queues, I believe. So the unbound one, I suppose I'll just sell it because I'm gonna replace it with an epic one. So if I can. I thought the window was closed. So if I can get like subsequent epics, I think I'm just gonna give those away. Sorry, that was a bit high pitched. Hold on. Are you awake now, Patty? So if you weren't listening, just in case, or people just came into the stream. Yeah, right? I've been talking. Hey, Kevin. Welcome to the stream. And I kind of want an. I'll do your shout out as well as Tam Tokens in a bit. I was in the middle of opening this like 300 Knox boxes, by the way. I've opened 150. Got my guaranteed knock box. Unfortunately, I did not get a knock box extra ones from the first 150, but I did manage to get 2 extra ones from here, from this 150 openings, to make a total of 300 opened. Right, we're not quite there yet. We still have 10 more to go. But with this subsequent like guaranteed, I will have 4 Knox choice packs already, and a bunch of like legendaries that I'm like kind of like spinning my head around, or at least wrapping my head around like what I'm gonna do, because I'm getting like doubles, you know. I'm getting doubles of those, and of course just now I got my final epic collar to make 15 of the collars, like the 5 like the 3 of each type of collar, right? So subsequent ones, I believe I'm either gonna give it away or give it to my tune. I'm not sure yet, but we'll figure that out. My head's spinning right now, just like thinking about it, how I'm gonna sort all of these unbind items for right now. Yes, there will be giveaways. I feel like since I already have the legendary, the Tensor's disc, I might give that as a giveaway, because it probably is super cheap for right now. But anyway, let's just continue and then figure out what we're gonna do after that. Not angry with that. I mean, it's kind of expensive. Ooh, Rust Monster. This is quite a good one. Let me just lock that in. I can't lock it in, that's fine. Wait, wasn't this supposed to be mythic? Hold on. Celestial Stag. Feywild Stag is the one that we're looking for. This is probably like a step down, but I'm just gonna keep that for now, because I feel like I already have those. I feel like I've already got the Celestial Stag. An epic, nice. This is an extra one. We'll see what we're gonna do with that soon. One more, and then there's your knock box. I do have one extra. From a dungeon run. So it will kind of like start the next wave, right? The next 150. If I open another, will this kind of like delete itself, right? I want to say. Let's just, okay, so if I've already got what I needed from the knock box, but I do have 3. No, you know what? Let's just wait for maintenance. Okay, so I've decided. I have 2 account bound Knox boxes, and I do have a free one from a dungeon. So I have 3 currently. Like, because of the bug, you can't buy more, etc., etc. You know the story. RCA is not available, but according to the patch, we are able to get 8. So a further 8, right? And maybe the 5 free one that we were supposed to be given before the bug happened. They didn't specify that we are going to get the 5 free RCA ones though. They mentioned about it, but they were saying for the people who already claimed it from the RCA, they will be able to buy a further like 3 or 5. Because the 5 that they gotten from the RCA contributed towards the limit of 8 or something like that, or some BS, right? It's anybody's guess. The only way is if we are actually gonna be in live after maintenance, and then try to find out for ourselves. I don't know if I'm gonna be online at that time. I don't think so. I have to wake up really early tomorrow to get my driver's license again. I have been trying to get it for the past 2-3 days. It's kind of super annoying, but yeah, hopefully tomorrow, waking up at around like 5 in the morning, leaving at 6, and then arriving at 7, and then having to wait for the building to open up at 8. You see what I'm trying to say here? It's super ridiculous, but they're because of the COVID situation, there's only a limit of like 20 people that are allowed. Of a population of 500,000, they're only allowing 20 people to open and renew their driver's license. Anyway, too much talking. Yeah, so I'm just gonna close this. I was gonna test it, but it's okay, guys. Let's not worry about that. We are probably, the next time I stream is when I'll show you guys if we indeed can get 8, or maybe the 3 that I have or the 2 that I have is included in the 8. We'll figure it out together, I suppose. If I can't wait, I'm probably gonna do it like off stream, so I do apologize in advance. But hopefully I can do that during stream. And let's just move all of these things here. These overloads, I never use overloads, so I might end up using them. This bag of holding will be gifted to my alt, I think. I'm not sure yet. Why is this? Oh, because I already got a full stack. So watch out for that, guys. There's a full stack, or they have a full stack. How I'm gonna do this? I might have to go to the bank again, guys, because there's just so many companions here. I really don't know how to handle all of this right now. I don't have the space. Yeah, okay. Yes, Rustmancer. These legendaries, I'll put it in my main inventory, but I need to make space for them first. Genie's gifts is unbound, so that's gonna go for a giveaway, guys. As usual, Knox boxes, a couple of legendaries, horse here. That's gonna be the epics. I'm gonna open them, I think, just to kind of clear it up from my inventory. There's just so many things in my inventory right now. It's just, I'm getting overwhelmed, so I'm having to do this like one by one. So I do apologize if this is kind of like boring for you guys. I just need to make sure that everything is dandy, as it were. And I will do Tam Tukens and Kevin's shoutout in a second. Once I'm like sure. Oh God, see, my mouse is acting up. Once I'm sure I've gotten everything under control is when I'll be able to. Yeah, I might wanna. I still don't know. Oh, these are fortitudes, so those are kind of expensive. When I say expensive, it's because they're quite rare. And I'm gonna open that one. Prosperity. You know what? Let's just make this into like a giveaway, I think. Prosperity insignias. No, why does it keep on doing that? Seriously. Like it kind of like lets go, you know? It's like as if I let go of my left mouse button and it just releases the item, you know, and you know, if I'm not too careful, I might delete it by mistake. Courage. I kind of want to convert these. Let's deal with it later, I suppose. Again, guys, I just can't wrap my head around these items. There are just like so many of them. I just don't know what to do with it right now. Just move it here, I suppose. There we go. Fire Archon there. Another Stones of Health. Move that here, I suppose. I don't want to sort just yet. What? Okay. I don't want to. Yeah, to complete this action, you need to overflow. Transfer. There you go. I gotten all of it for right now. Initiatives, another expensive one. I say expensive because initiatives, fortitude, and brutality are the ones that you can't get normally. When I say normally, you know, from nodes, you know, if you watch my video and on how to get like free insignias, you know what I'm talking about. Because these this initiatives, brutality, and fortitude, you can only get it from the Zen packs. And it's like a random RNG chance of getting it, so it's like super annoying to try and get if you're gonna try to get it normally. Let me think. Sorry, guys. Let me just give me a minute to think about this for a second. I think this is there. This is here. It's already full. Put that here. I might use that. I'm not sure yet. So that's sorted out. Let's start opening these knock boxes, I think. Or using these legendaries. I mean, I don't need any more legendaries, I'll be honest with you guys, but as a hoarder, I just want it. Okay, so I do have a Celestial Stag. It says right there. And I do have a Tensor's Floating Disc. So I don't have the Bullet yet. And I... Hey, what's this doing here? The Autumn Stag, I already got that. So that's going to be probably most likely a giveaway. Not sure if I'm going to sell those. I don't think so, but we shall see. So Armor Bullet, I haven't gotten. I'm going to use it right now. Sorry, guys. Right. Next is... Oh, shoot. Where's my inventory? Inventory, claim. So what is this? A striker? It doesn't look like I have got one of those either. Armored axe beak. Yeah. Yeah. And next, do I wait? Is that also an armored axe beak? It kind of looks like it. Kind of. Oh hey, hey Fi. So I heard from the a little bird told me that you've been opening lock boxes and not the Knox boxes. Yeah, so yeah, oh yeah, which reminds me, I'm gonna do shout outs in kind of like turn. So Tam Tukan was first. Let me do your shout out first, sir. I think I spelled your name right, I hope. Let's see how that works. Spartan! There you go, it worked. What is your profession? And Kevin 7. I hope this is how I spelled your IGN, Kevin. What is your profession? I think I may have gotten that wrong. Kevin, make yourself known. did I spell your... I think I spelled your IGN. Oh yeah, I spelled it right. KEVNN7. Yeah. But you don't stream. Right. So and Fi, actually Fi, I always copy and paste your name because as a dyslexic, I might get it wrong. But I think got it right this time. All right, Kevin. Yeah, we've had this conversation before. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, so Fi, I've been opening knock boxes, and I've opened 300 knock boxes. Like this is how much Zen I got left after 300 knock boxes. 11,000, which is kind of nice, which is still nice, but because I've already gotten all of the choice packs, I just needed 3 choice packs, and I got 4 now, and I got 11 epic collars. No, I didn't get a mythic. I did get a bunch of legendaries. Wait, did I get a mythic actually? No, I didn't get a mythic. But it's fine because I got a Knox box. If I actually do want a mythic mount, I can actually get one. Get the 3 golden companions because I already got 1. So I wanted, or shall I say I needed all 4 of the golden companions. I suppose I could have bought them, but what's the fun in that, right? And because I got my first 150, I got the guaranteed Knox box. My second 150, I managed to get 2 extra Knox choice packs, and then the guaranteed third one. So that's how I got my 4th. So I'm kind of done with buying Knox boxes for right now. Moving forward, I will be opening 3 Knox boxes. So that's the once maintenance happens, we can buy an extra 8 according to the website, according to the patch notes. I don't know. We shall see. I do have 3 on me, 2 bound and 1 free from a dungeon. So if I can get an extra 8 plus the 3, that's 11 Knox boxes for right now. But we're gonna have to wait for maintenance to happen, and then once it goes live, then we'll figure out together. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it though. I most likely I'll stream tomorrow around this time. So I wouldn't worry too much about it for right now. But yeah, I will be opening the Knox box. I'm just going through my list, like what I have and what I don't have, and any subsequent copies that I have, either I'll sell or give away. That's kind of like the whole idea for right now. What is this? Armored Giant Strider. I don't think I have that yet. Let me just check. I'm having to do this slowly as well. I do apologize because I don't want to. I mean, of course, if you already have it and you double click it, it won't gift you that particular mount. But the funny thing is, if I already have it in my like library or my stable, sometimes it doesn't allow me, even though I don't have it like the account wide. So that's why I'm having to do this like one by one. I don't believe I have this, so I'm just gonna open this. I hope. I do have a Celestial Stag though, legendary. I'm pretty sure. Celestial C. B. G. It went from B to G. Okay, Celestial Stag is right here. Just leave it there, I suppose. Dusk Unicorn I do not have. I'm pretty sure that's why I locked it in place in the first place. What is this? Imperial Rage Drake, right? Imperial. I don't think I have that. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna open this then. Sorry for those people who are like, no, Spartan, give it away. Sorry, I will for the subsequent ones. For sure, the things that I have double copies of, I will. But maybe not for right now. Maybe for future. Maybe for like, I don't know, my birthday giveaway. We'll see, guys. We'll see. It doesn't look like I have a rune clad Manticore, so I'll do that. Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. If you were asked, I mean, I already said it earlier. I farmed 3 days worth of random skirmish queues, and I only managed to get 1 free Knox box. I feel like that's a bit ludicrous, but c'est la vie. What to do? What can you do? You are in the what's the word I'm looking for? You are in the mercy of Lady Luck, as it were, or RNGeus. Skeletal Stag. This is a skeletal steed. No, I don't have those. There we go. Look at all these mounts that I don't have. It's super crazy. Sorry, that's not a mount. What's this one? That's not a black ice, is it? Oh, that's the second one. Okay, so I got two copies of that. This one I don't have. Tensor disc I do have. Please do not open that. Thank you very much, sir. It looks like we're done with the legendaries. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me double check though. Front and center. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so now. Oh, you haven't had one? I mean, I can like, I know the feel. but I mean, at least I got one, and Tam here gotten 4 or 5. Somebody at least said that they gotten 3 or 4, and I'm like, okay, mind blown, because I only got 1 in like the past 3 or 4 days. 5, all right. See what I mean? Tam Tukin gotten 5. I only got 1, and I've been farming it for like 6-8 hours every day for like 3 days straight, and I got one. I still only gotten the 1. I feel like maybe I shouldn't like faff around, guys, and actually properly do the Knox Box. Sorry, I'm getting nervous. I want to double click to open, but I'm afraid that maybe they'll choose something automatically for me, and I don't want that to happen. Let me just like double check, guys. I know this. I know I got a golden goat, right? But I'm just so, yeah. There you go. I got a golden goat, and I don't have any other of the 4 other 3 of the 4 golden companions. So I need to do this super like, my mouse, please do not act up on me. Okay, open. There we go. I mean, it doesn't even matter, right? I've got 4. So golden deep crow, right? Account wide. I'm holding my breath. I don't know why. What's wrong with me right now? I'm so scared. Count wide, right? By the way, yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do something fun, guys. What do you wanna? to whomever says something like name a name, I'll make this golden crow. I mean, keep it PG-13, by the way. Let's be adults here. Okay, name a name for this golden deep crow egg. Kevin. Okay, he said it first. He said it 7. Kevin, it will be Kevin. And we'll do the same for the other two. Two, right? Other two. Did I spell that right? Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I think I spelled that right? And I don't know. I'm just waiting. Okay, good. Because I don't trust myself. And who said it? Who said the second name? Snoopy. Snoopy. Patty says Snoopy. All right. Snoopy, and then oh, that's it. Snoopy. All right. The next one is gonna be called Snoopy. Is that okay? I mean, it doesn't even. It probably doesn't make sense. Sorry. I claimed the deep crow. I just want to make sure, guys. I'm super like okay. So golden goat, deep crow. Oh, which one? Tengu? I actually think I have a companion named Tengu. It's basically the crow, right? The crow archer. I think I named him Tengu. Yeah, the demonic bird. I think I have it. Let's just take a side bro for a second here. And see if I can. Kenku Archer. That's the actual name of the thing, right? But I mean, the race is or the species is a Tengu, but I don't know if I called him a Tengu. I think I called him something else though. I do have him somewhere. I don't know what his actual name is. I don't remember. Maybe go list. You know, too many companions problems. I have over 300 companions. I have no idea what their names are. Fusroda, you know, because he's a dragonborn. Hu Yi. Yeah, so this dude, his name is Hu Yi, which is a famous archer, I think. But yes, I do have him. I suppose it's a Tengu. Like, I suppose, you know, that's not exactly a thing in Neverwinter, but I would identify this thing as a Tengu, right? But I did not call him Tengu. So, shall I call one of my companions Tengu then? Yeah, that's what I've been saying. Like, please, devs, if you're listening to my not my podcast, my VOD or my stream right now, can you like make it a thing that you can have a search field? So whenever you're trying to look for something like a material or an item in your inventory, just typing it in would actually search for it. Anyway, guys, sorry, I'm kind of like wasting your times. Golden Cat is the next one. Why would I call a cat Snoopy? It's like the opposite of what it should be called. But you know what? If that's okay, if like people agree Golden Cat should be called Snoopy, I will call it Snoopy. Basset? Bastet? Yeah, exactly. You would call a dog cat, name it cat, even though it's a dog, right? That makes it such a good name. But golden cat. Okay, so I got the golden goat, I got the deep crow. Now I've selected the golden cat, right? Right? Sorry, I just don't trust myself. There you go. Open, bind, and call it Snoopy. So this is by Patty. Snoopy, Snoopy. Let's go. And are we gonna call the third one Bastet? Is that how you say it? Is that even a thing? I mean, nouns can be anything. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm thinking you're trying to say Basset with a double S, which is the dog, right? Kind of like a what you call it? Dachshund, right? It's kind of like in the same kind of like family, like a long sausage dog, right? Basset. Oh no, the Bassets are the ones that has that long, like a hound dog, right? I don't know. I don't really know my dogs very well, unfortunately. The bag that you need is, yeah, exactly. I agree. Fi. If I need to pay for that, I would, because for a person like me who's got so many stuffs like companions, mounts, and materials and items, it would help me so much if I can actually search for the item. Anyway, the last one, guys. So was for a cat, panther with wings, like a companion. Uh, Panther with wings. I'm thinking manticore, but it's not a panther per se. I mean, it's not anything per se. It's a mishmash of different types of creatures, like a manticore, like a panther with wings. I can see it in my mind's eye. I can imagine what that looked like, but I don't believe it exists in Neverwinter, right? Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so I got mixed up, Tam Tukin. You were talking about something else. I was talking about Neverwinter. Anyway, guys, the last one, like off the golden companion, golden bullet pup, right? Maybe we should have called this Snoopy because it's a pup, right? It's not a dog per se, but it is a golden pup. Anyway, let's golden bullet pup is the last one. I hope. Please, for the love of God. Right. So let's call it. What shall we call this one, guys? Name my golden. What did you want to call it? Bastet or Basset? I don't know how do you pronounce that. Bastet, right? You want to call it that? It's not exactly a panther with wings, though. Tam Tukin. So I don't know. You know, for if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'll fix it. Shall I? Okay. Well, I mean, we're gonna call it 5 because he said it first, but it's okay because we're gonna have a bunch of and please double confirm if I've spelt it correctly, 5, because you know, things. And if I have to like edit it, I have to spend 5,000 AD, which I don't want to. I mean, make it correct the first time. You know what I mean? Like measure 10 times and then cut once, kind of thing. So I feel like that's correct. I'm just gonna wait for your confirmation, sir, because I don't trust myself. Okay, good. Thank you. So that's it. I don't know if I want to open the final Knox box, Knox choice pack, because now I have all 4 of the companions, and I feel like the mythic mouse, I could probably get it from opening lock boxes. That's kind of like my mentality right now. If I had, say, for example, I don't know how many mythic mounts there are in the game currently. I lost count. Let's assume there's 10 mythic mounts currently in the game, right? Now that I have, say I got 9 mythic and I still need the last one, then I'll use the Knox box to get that final one, if that makes sense, right? Because I'm not gonna play around with the like lockbox keys in order to get the final one. I might spend 1 key, I might spend 1,000 key, I might spend 10,000 keys and not get it. You know what I mean? So as a hoarder, wanting to get everything, as you can see in my legendary, like I've got so many legendaries now. I suppose I could spend. Nah, you know what? Never mind. I'll just keep this knock box for now. But let's finally open the colors, I think. Yeah. I will have 1 extra. If my math is right, and I'm pretty sure it's correct. We have a maximum of 15 colors, right? So let's start with supportive. I do have these extra ones. This one is character bound. This one is maybe not so much character bound. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see that because of my face. I do have these 2 extra colors, but one of them is bound and the other one is a green quality. I'm not gonna spend my insignia powders to make this, or even shards to make this into epic when I've got an epic choice pack, right? That doesn't make sense. So so we'll go one by one. First is supportive. So I'm gonna open. You know what? I feel so scared about this mythic choice pack. It's like I might end up, I can't mark this as protected, so I might actually end up throwing it away by mistake. Double clicking it puts it in my inventory, like my personal bank. I'm just gonna keep it for a rainy day for right now. I'm still on the fence on what I'm gonna do: sell, open, or give away. Anyone's kind of like guess right now. I still don't. I'm being overwhelmed right now with the kind of like things that I could use it for. Oh, it starts with practical. Hold on. Let's go. Mount practical is. What do I have for practical? So I have gold bonus. All right, let's. I mean, I have 10, so I definitely have. Will have all 15. Just make sure that I didn't get the wrong one. So that was gold. I don't really need glory because I don't really do PvP. PvP is dead for right now. I hope that they will revive it soon, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. They're going to go cheap as everyone is getting them from Knox. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, why buy them if you got them already? I'm referring to the colors. I'm not even talking about the legendary mythics or the Knox choice pack right now. It's so easy for me just to buy it, but I don't want to do that. Seriously. Where's the fun in just buying things that you need? I feel like grabbing it this way, even though it's the long-winded way, even though it's not the smart way, I feel like it's more fun. And what's a game if it's not fun for you, right? I already got the gold bonus one. I'm gonna grab the glory gain one. Why not? Why not? Let's mark that as protected. Open another. Sorry, I should have checked what I'm missing first. What's next? Sorry, next is sturdy. Sturdy is down here. Sturdy, I got it at legendary at will powers. Okay, so sturdy at will powers, sturdy encounter powers. Right, lock that. Sturdy at wills encounter, and this is daily, right? Yeah, there you go. And if you guys are wondering, dude, why are you getting all 15 collars? Well, I don't know. It's my hoarder soul. You know, it's really difficult for me to explain. I just have to have everything. I just have to. Being that I've got this like many collar epic choice packs, it makes my life much easier to get it like all 15 and then work towards getting like it to mythic, you know. So that's the best way I can explain it, guys. I really cannot answer that question because I myself don't know. It's just like something inside me is telling me you have to do this, and otherwise I'll go crazy if I don't. Call it OCD, call it ADD, ADHD, whatever. it's just something. I just have to do it. So you know how when you have like a pen, for example, I don't have a pen. So if you have a pen, right, and you need to break this off, like there's no reason for you to break it off, right? But or maybe even people who are just like what's that spinner thing, right? It's those kind of people who keep on doing this, right, during exams or tapping on the table or cracking their knuckle or something like that. It's the same thing for me. It's the same thing. I just need to get everything, so that's why I'm having to do this. Anyway, sorry, too much rants. Supportive. Oh god, I have to double check now. Supportive, right? Supportive, I have stamina gain, right? Sorry, I do wanna not wanna ignore the chats, but I just wanna get this down. Otherwise, if I get distracted, I might actually buy the same ones, and then that's no bueno, right? Sorry, stamina gain. All right. Supportive, control bonus, stamina gain, and outgoing. I mean, I suppose I should. I might get confused. So let's get this one, control bonus first. Lock that in, and then supportive again, and it's outgoing heals, right? Actually, you know what? I feel like I've already gotten one on one of my tunes, but just in case I don't, I'm just gonna grab this, right? I feel like I put it on my DC. I feel like I don't know, and I could double check right now, but it's gonna take too long, I think. So let's put it this way. If I do have like an extra color that I may or may not have, I'm just gonna give that one away, right? Um, so that's supportive, I believe. Next and finally, oh no, I still got two different ones to go. Unified. I have Regal, which is incoming healing. All right, incoming healing. Unified. This one is control resist, right? Accept. There you go. And then unified. This one is movement speed. Okay, I mean, not angry with that, I suppose. You would probably need movement speed as a tank sometimes, but I feel like incoming healing is much better for a tank. Maybe for DPSers too. I don't know, supports, because you know how DPSers do. They'll just like rush forward. They'll like have really fast movement speed, and then the supports can't catch up. So and then they'll start blaming the supports because they're dead. Whatever. Wayfaring is next. Recharge speed, critical severity, and also AP gain. So wayfaring for me is, I think I already checked that one. Wayfaring for me is critical sev, so I need AP gain and wait, what did I say I was wayfaring? Sorry, guys, I need to double check. Wayfaring, critical severity. See, I almost bought the same one. I have critical severity. Recharge speed is next, and then the last one will be the one at the very bottom, right? AP gains. Recharge speed, AP gains. Alright. Alright, there, done. I've got all 15 colors now. Whew! sorry it took so long. And I wanna kinda put this legendaries in my share bank, which is full. Slowly. It is marked as protected, so there's no chance of me deleting it by mistake, but there might be still a chance of me using it by mistake, so I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's done, guys. Let me get, yeah, fidget spinner. Thank you, Patty. Yes, that's the one. But the kind of like what's the word? The problem. I don't know if it's the diagnosis. The person who like plays around with fidget spinner is what? ADD? OCD? OCD, right? It's OCD. It's keeping the Neverwinter servers on since 2013. Yes. Oh, sorry. I was looking at raid for some reason. Guys, I have a surprise for you. Now that we've already got that out of the way, and unfortunately, no, it's not a giveaway. Oh, wait, hold on. What time is it? Wait, how long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours, and I didn't do giveaways. Okay, sorry about that. For people who are like so used to me giving giveaways, I totally forgot to do giveaways because I was too engrossed in opening the Knox boxes. So let's say I do have 20 minutes left till the end of the stream. So let's do this. I've been streaming for 2 hours now, I believe. I'm almost to going. Yeah, 2 hours. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I think I started not at the top of the hour. Let's put it this way. We are gonna do giveaways. Three giveaways, guys, at the top of the hour, which is in about less than 20 minutes. We'll just do 3 giveaways. And are we gonna give away these things? I'm not sure yet. There's like, look at this. I mean, I don't want to say plethora because yes, I can actually count how many of these things are. Even in the shared bank, it is a limited number, but I don't know. I don't know. I need to get my life sorted. I need to get this sorted out first. So what I can do is just give you guys the normal giveaways, which is from 1 to 20. These ones for now. Keep your eyes peeled for the next stream. Once I got it all sorted, I promise to you guys I will get it sorted. And once I got that sorted, then I'll start giving the giveaways from the Knox Box. My actual, so here's full disclosure. My actual intention regarding the Knox Box was actually either use my Zen exchange, like free Zen, to buy the Knox boxes and then give away whatever I get from those. But as you can probably tell, this is probably not gonna happen anytime soon. We are experiencing about 8 to 9 months of wait, and obviously by that time the Knox box is gonna go away. So I do apologize. But I do have currently, as we speak, 3 Knox boxes. I do understand that they are bound to account, but what I'm trying to say is, say for example, let's say for example, I managed to get a mythic mount, but it's already a mythic that I do have. There's no point of me keeping it, and it is like bound. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense because I already got all mine equipped. Let me figure it out, guys. Let me figure it out in the future. I don't want to say, I don't want to keep your hopes up. You know, what I say and what I do is going to be 2 different things. So I don't want to, let's just say I will get it sorted by the next time we stream. So I do apologize. You know, let's just say, keep in view, my intention is whatever that I get from these Knox boxes that is account bound, and if I do have an unbound version, then I will just like pass it on to you guys. All right. My wife is like annoying me, right? She's telling me to shush, but you know that that's your fault for messing around with me. Yeah, what's my title again? Scrooge McDuck, right? No, you know, I actually started with DuckTales, and then I changed it to Scrooge McDuck because you know, I'm trying to make, I'm this rich guy who's like, you know, crazy about money or gold or whatever, you know, wealth, you know. And if you remember, kind of like what is it, the Christmas Carol story, the Scrooge. He's very what's the word I'm looking for here? He's not altruistic. He's like he's so selfish, and he doesn't wanna like, he's miserable because people don't like him, right? Kind of thing. So I mean, so rewind. Do you know Scrooge McDuck, right? Like he's greedy, but he's also altruistic, if that makes sense. Yeah, miserly. Yeah. You see what I mean? So it's like I was kind of like play around with that. I know I've spent, right, and I've opened 300 boxes because I can. Like I said I would. But I don't want to be pay to win, to be honest. As you saw there, I could have gotten a mythic mount account wide. I don't want to do that for right now. I'm still on the fence on what I want to do for the extra Knox choice pack. Why am I doing here? Oh yeah, for the thing, for the extra bonus thing, guys. I'm gonna you may already know what I'm about to do because you've seen me do it so many times. I am gonna make this bonding runestone rank 13 finally. I've got the preservation. Well, I got a stack and plus an extra 35, I suppose. So but I don't need that many. And ooh, okay, sorry. Account bound. Let's just use that one for now. It doesn't matter if you're gonna use preservation that's account bound or not. I did use 25 so far. That's kind of hurts, but I don't want to use cold wards. I just want to use preservation wards to make this rank 13, and I will stop at rank 13. I'm not gonna use cold wards. I mean 36 is probably gonna be a guaranteed. Yeah, I just need, I don't want to use all 50, but you know, c'est la vie. I only used 14. Nice. So, and I'm gonna trade it. I hope it's still around. I don't know. I haven't checked it today. Okay, good. So you guys know. You can rank this up, this bonding runestone, to rank 15. I'm not gonna do so because the amount of marks and stones, even though if I got it for free, would still require coalescent wards, and I'm making a video on how to make a weapon enchantment and armor enchantment and using those coal wards for right now, so I don't want to do that. But you know what, if I can figure out a way to make like hundreds upon thousands of preservation wards, legitly, I'll be rolling in the dough right now because I have about 500 bonding rune stones of several kind of like ranks, which are technically about 1 million each, as you can see here as a rank 13. So I'm gonna do that. I don't believe I need anything like in terms of enchantments, and if I do, I will just use a bonding runestone. Sorry, not a bonding runestone. I'll use my trade bars to grab a rank 15 runestone or enchantment. Anyway, I just made a million. Like aloofly. I'm gonna put it in the shared bank because like I said, I don't trust myself. And as you can see there, you may or may not see, I do have 11 million AD right now as we speak. And that is legitly and through kind of like blood, sweat, and tears. So, since we do... Hold on. I'm feeling like I need the preservation words for something else before I start a new project. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go... No. Yeah, gonna go to my barb because we talked about this yesterday, my last stream. I think it was yesterday. If you unbind an artifact, if you unbind an artifact, you can swap it around to as many tunes as you want. But you may or may not know that you can actually upgrade your artifact and then still send it around or even sell it, as Kev was saying yesterday. Not Kevin, Kev. Sorry, what was it? Kev. Sorry, I'm trying to remember his name. Kirk Kev, right? Kirk Kev. As he was saying that you can, once you unbind an artifact, not only is it shareable in your account, you can actually upgrade it and it still will be unbind, guys. So I'm gonna do that. I haven't done it yet before because I didn't have the preservation. I don't think they should. I think it's such an awesome thing that once you unbind and once it is of an unbind status, that it should be able to be swapped or even sold, right? Because you've paid. I mean, I didn't. Excuse me. I didn't pay for my unbind token, by the way. I got it from like doing dungeons and stuff. Yeah, it would be. It would make sense because we as players have been asking for it all the freaking time. Just make it, just make it unbind status. Like actually, in fact, even before the unbind tokens came to be, just get rid of bound to character, bound to account. All basically a bound status. Just get rid of it. Remove it totally. Like not have it at all. Because why can't you just swap the items that you have in your main to your alt? It should be possible, or at least get rid of bound to character and make it bind to account. At least then you can swap it. You know what I mean? Of the same class, or maybe something that is class wide, as it were, so it's not restricted by class. Like for example, rings or the ribcage, for example. Just make it bound to account, at least, get rid of bound to character. But you know what their solution was? Unbind tokens. Why not make the players pay for it, right? Why not make the players pay for it? Give them what they want, but make it that they will have to pay for it to get what they want. Anyway, I miscalculated this. I actually thought this was gonna be the final. So hold on, I need 5. I'm gonna get rid of my unbound ones, unbound Mark 4s, because I don't wanna. I seriously do not wanna waste those ones. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it here. That's more than enough. If you put it in your shared bank, the game will not detect it being in your inventory. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not sure if the game will choose the bound ones first and then subsequently the unbound ones. but I did remove it from my inventory, and as you can tell, it did not detect the 3 that I put in my shared bank. Anyway, preservation, and I need 30. Well, it's actually 15. Hopefully I don't use it all up. So upgrade till success. I'll be so screwed if this is actually bound to my account. Is it bound? It's unbound. Thank God. This is the first time I've seen people do it, and I'm pretty sure it works. So I didn't know for sure. But I basically answered my own question. I need 2 more of the marks. Oh, by the way, guys, I believe I've gotten these bound marks of potency from doing the siege. So if you ever need like Mark 4s, for right now, the siege is gonna be over soon, right? 2 more days, I want to say. Where's the siege? Yeah, it's gonna happen 2 days and 6 hours, which means that you can probably squeeze 1 mark of potency rank 4s right now before the end of the siege, which kind of sucks, but you know what to do. Refine. So guys, if you're gonna do something like this, especially with like a Demogorgon's Reach, because it's one of the highest IL'd artifact in the game for right now in mod 21, do it at green quality. Because when you unbind, if you unbind an artifact at mythic quality, I think it's like something ridiculous, like 60 unbind tokens or something. Do not quote me on that. I don't remember, but I feel like that's the case. So if you unbind it once you received it at green quality and unbind it, you only need to use, I think, 10. Like the minimum is 10. Do not quote me. I don't remember. But it's definitely cheaper than Mythic, alright? It's definitely cheaper than Mythic, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, upgrade. I got all the RPs. I got all the mats, stones and marks. I need 30. I have 9 here. Let me just try and see if I can make it. Yes. It only used 2. I see it there. It only used 2. So, you know, fist pump. Mythic, it is still unbound, which means that now, my barb can enjoy having a mythic and get that slightly closer to that 50 IL, so he can go into a EDMO finally, like with a pug is what I meant. Otherwise I have to like beg people to bring me using my barb into an EDMO. It chooses unbound first, same as Scrolls of Life. I mean, whenever I use Scrolls of Life, Tam, what I do is I actually go to my inventory, because look at this. I've got about, 2 Scrolls of Life and 3 different types of mass Scrolls of Life. But I use the smallest denomination first. If you die, and then there's the dialogue that pop. Let me just sacrifice myself here. So this pops up, right, when you die. I know the things that I have to do. It will choose, like you said, the unbound ones, right? But imagine this is a dungeon and I kind of like KO'd. I didn't die. I KO'd. I was down. I would actually quickly go to my inventory and then just double click on the lowest denomination. Obviously, this takes a bit of like calm, Don't have to be like stressed out. You're ticking down. You're gonna die if you don't use a scroll. But I would actually pop up my inventory and then look through my inventory. That's why I have it in this bag, so I can see it at a first glance. And then look for the one that has the lowest denominator and then use that. It works. Trust me, I've been doing it. Actually, there are some scrolls that don't work from like Juma bags, for example. I don't know if they fixed it yet, but it was a thing. So I went through the forums. I actually read a solution, which is to do what I just told you. Go to inventory, double click on that, and it will actually use that instead. Hopefully it's the unbound. It's the bound one. You might want to check it first before using it. But I would tend to use the lowest denomination first. I don't know, does that make sense? I feel like using a bound ones first makes sense, right? So that the unbound ones you can either give away or sell, whichever works for you, I suppose. This one is unbound, this one is bound. Yeah, I may need to like make a mental note of that. By the way, it looks like, you know what, I am actually gonna move the unbound ones. I don't have space. I'm gonna move the unbound ones from my inventory because I don't want to use them by mistake. I do have a bunch bound ones in my inventory, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. And there's like, I feel like, okay, so there's 2 minutes left till the end of the stream. Hold on, I'm just gonna read that. Yes, I have those. That's the most annoying thing. Have scrolls, it doesn't offer them when you die. Yeah, and you know what? I used to throw them away. I thought it was junk. I thought it wasn't working, but I didn't know that you could just double click on it and it works. It just didn't pop up in the dialogues, you know, because it was bugged. But don't throw it away. So I'm trying to say, don't throw them away. You could actually still use them. 2 minutes left to the end of the stream, guys. I will need to sort out the items that I gotten from the Knox boxes that I opened earlier. What to do with the epic ones, what to do with the mythic ones. Either I'm gonna trash it, make it convert to powder, etc, etc. I'm gonna do that off stream because yeah, I don't think that's interesting. And I'm ending my stream anyway, so I will do that off stream. 1 minute left, guys. We are gonna do 3 giveaways. Again, I reiterate, we are not gonna give away the stuff from the Knock box for now because I'm still having to sort out the ones that I need or what I don't need. So I do apologize if you were expecting that. It will happen. It will happen. Just not today, right? Oh yeah. But. Yeah, 60 seconds is it's not too bad. Let's just try and see if I can make another bonding runestone. To rank, yeah, rank 7, sure. We'll start with this one. I was thinking maybe the rank 5s, but there's like 30 of them, right? And I don't even have Mark 4s. What? I do have Mark 4s. What are you talking about, bro? It's in here. I don't have a lot though. I only have one. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. Okay, the moment that you guys have been waiting for. Guys, it is the end of the stream. I have started the raffle, which means that you have about 120 seconds to join. Type exclamation mark to join the raffle, and we'll just do the normal, the giveaways, the 1 to 20, guys. If you're not familiar with that, basically, once you are in the raffle, I will throw a 20-sided die in-game, and the number will correspond from here. Sorry, I got such a full inventory. So it will correspond from here, 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth, until 20. I will be replacing these items as they are won and given away. But again, like, I don't even know where it starts and where it ends. Where does my item start and where does the giveaway item start? I don't remember. so that's the thing that I have to kind of like cover for the next stream. Let other people win? Nah, I mean, it's all RNG. You know, if you're gonna like let other people win, it just blame on their luck. Let's put it that way. And we're gonna do this 3 times, by the way. This is 1 out of 3. So you know, there's a lot of chances for you to win. Like, so you don't have to be sad or upset or shall I say you know, discouraged. I don't know what's the word I'm trying to say. Basically, there are enough chances for other people to win, and or maybe for the same person to win 3 times. That is just their luck, right? You cannot blame people for winning because of their luck, right? Because everybody's luck is the same, I suppose. I don't know. I'm kind of lucky, so that may not apply to me. Gotcha. Sorry, I mean, I thought that's what you meant, but all right, yeah. Let other people win. Where's my bonding? Oh, it's still down here. It's still down here, somewhere. Guys, if you know how to get Marco Ponzi rank 4s, let me know. Bani, Kevin, congratulations. Let me throw you your die if I can find it and see what you pops up. Natural 20 maybe? 17, close but no cigar. 17, we're gonna go from 20, 19, 18, 17. It is a wondrous apparatus of Gone. So Patty won this last time, and actually I'm gonna ask you as well, because it is this in this state is bound to account. So let me just grab it first and let me explain. Sorry, one. And I'm gonna grab. Where is it? Oh no, I put it in the bank, didn't I? Silly man. It's okay. So in this state, it is bound to account. But if you open it, there are two types. I think I'm pretty sure you know this, by the way, Kevin. Which of these two would you like, sir? I mean, either the silver version, right? Or the golden version. It's basically the same powers. I'm pretty sure you know. But and you may already have top one. All right, Kevin. There you go. Embellished. Yo, Crazy Jim, you missed the whole stream, bro. It's actually almost the end. So let me just do you a quick shout out though, since you are here. And if you are just joining us, Crazy, or shall I say Jim? I actually opened. Let that play. I actually opened about 300 Knox Box and gotten like 4 choice Knox Box choice pack. You know, so it's like super crazy. I mean, look at how many like legendaries I have right now. Look at my mythics and my legendary, and also my 4 golden companions. Like I got all 4 golden companions now, so I'm super chuffed about that. And I do still have a bit of Zen left over from my kind of like shopping spree. Yeah, I know it is super nice. I am free to play after all though, so it's kind of like sad that I had to go that route, but it was just too good to pass up. Anyway, Kevin, right? Kevin, you. Oh, you know what? No, let's just wait because maybe Kevin will win 2 more times. Let's just do the giveaway again. You are just in time for the last 2 giveaways of the day, Crazy. Jim, shall I say? Instead of Crazy. So type ! join to join the second raffle of the day. We're gonna do another one. And again, you know, no restriction. If you won just now, you can join again because, you know, it is RNG after all. And don't be discouraged. Don't feel bad that nobody wins. You know, so nobody else wins, because I will be streaming, and as you know, I give away every hour of the stream. So, and the next time I stream, hopefully I've got all of these sorted. Like, look at this, Jim. Look at all of these stuffs, right? And this is not even all of it. Like, I actually had to put away a bunch of mounts and companions in my bank tune, which I'm gonna have to do again because this is such a mess right now. I cannot unsee this. This is like chaos for me right now. This is not probably not even half, actually, to be honest, Jim. I have more. And look at these like 3 legendaries. These are actually repeat mounts. Basically, I already have these. So there's like, it doesn't make sense for me to have them anymore. It is account wide mounts. I don't know if you can see that actually. Let me just shift it over to this side. I don't know if you can still see it or not, but I do have a Tensor's Disc, a Celestial Stag, and a Skeleton Steed that I already have now. So, unfortunately, I'm not going to give it away for right now. I need to sort all of these stuffs out first, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do with them. Hopefully by the next stream, which may or may not be tomorrow. I do want to, because we're gonna have a patch tonight. Knox Boxes is gonna be available to us. Hopefully, I don't know. But here's crossing my fingers and my toes, I suppose. I'm crossing my toes and my fingers that everything's gonna be okay after patch, after maintenance. But we shall see. And yeah, so we'll talk about that then. Anyway, Patty, congratulations, Patty. Wait, did I replace the? No, I had. I think 14 more of the legendary, not epic mounts. So, Patty, this is your throw. You get so suspect 15, Patty. And we're gonna do one more, by the way. But let me just get this sorted first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. You get a tactical rank 9. Unfortunately, I wanted to make this a choice pack-ish, but all of the choice packs are kind of like bound. So I mean, I usually would give you a choice, but they used to be up here, which obviously they're not. So I suppose, you know, it's okay for next time. Let me replace this enchantment with maybe a gold bar, like 100 gold bars, so 100 gold. Does that make sense? You know what? I'll replace it with this instead, which is a companion upgrade. Where's the mount upgrade tokens? Did somebody win all of my mount upgrade tokens? Oh, it's right here. Excuse me, sorry, I did not see that. Where should I maybe put it like this? You know what? Never mind. I'll just leave it there. 10 companion upgrade tokens. So, final giveaway, guys. The third and final giveaway. If you don't know, type exclamation mark join to join the raffle. I've started the raffle right now. 2 minutes, guys. I have to go like real soon. So, do join if you want to. Yeah. All right, Tom Tukin. Yes, thank you very much for coming by and saying hello. Watch out for the next one. Hopefully I could get better gifts for you guys for the giveaway the next time I stream. I don't know when will that be, but have a good one. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, so yeah, so do join, guys. It looks like Patty and Jim are the only ones so far. It's a 50-50. It's a two-way split at the moment. Anybody else? I will give Kevin's his as soon as this one ends, because I feel like maybe Kevin will win if he joins. If Patty wins, then she'll get 2 as well. It really is it's anyone's kind of like win. Oh, it's 5 there with the join, so it's a 3-way split right now. So that's a 33.33% chance of winning, guys. I kind of want to say the natural 20 isn't that great right now, because this is what I had at the time. Obviously, a better natural 20 would be maybe the legendary, or maybe even this Demogorgon's Reach. I don't know. I'm feeling charitable because I had such good luck today. But like I said, I need to settle. Need to check all of the items, double check, triple check, triple check, make sure that's not what I need, and then yeah, I'll be able to give it away. Like for example, my bard, he will benefit from the account wide, like companions for sure. Even all of my 40 tunes will benefit from my mythic companions for sure. It will help me get my 100% bolster. But so far when it comes to mounts, I'm not quite there yet. I believe I only have 4 mythics, at top of my head. I might have more, I'm not sure. So I would need another 6 mythics. I do have a Knox Box that I can use, but I feel like I'd rather get my mythics from lock boxes instead of just using a Knox Box choice pack. And in fact, oh, we got a winner. Congratulations. All right. Let's throw by his winning, and it is, drumroll, 16. Didn't we have that just now? I think we did. Wasn't it the mount? Wasn't it the Gond? I think it's the Gond. Let me just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 6. Oh! It's a Siege Breaker Griffin. Congratulations. I mean, I know, Fi. You probably already have hundreds of these, right? But you could probably just give it away to somebody. Otherwise, I kind of want to put something epic in here as well. You know what? I'm just gonna put this Autumn Stag because it's an autumn sale, right? It makes sense. Although it is just green, it just looks really cool. I already have one of those, so it's all right. Kevin 7, there you go. The macro at Kevin. I'm gonna send your embellished Gond. Please do not open this by mistake. That's you, Kevin. I'm pretty sure it was an autofill. Next is Patty 4006. You get your tactical. Oh god, see what I mean? I need a new mouse, guys. Tactical rank 9. That's you, Patty. Congratulations. And finally we have Fi. Oh, you're not in my friends list? Aren't we friends? Are we not friends, Fi? Wait, maybe I spelt it wrong. Are you online, by the way, Fi? Maybe it's not at. We are. We are. You're welcome, Kevin. Much obliged. Oh, there you are. Oh yeah, the D. Sorry, what was that? At D. Oh yeah, I remember this. No, wait, don't remind me. Don't remind me. This is a Scottish name, right? It's a Scottish name. But was it somebody famous? I don't remember if it was a Scottish name of somebody famous. I suppose it's your name, right? It's your Scottish name. So I suppose it is someone famous. It's fine. Guys, all right. Sorry, I really gotta go. I would have loved to stay and chat for a bit, but yeah, duty calls, and I have to fulfill my duties. Anyway, Fi, that's you for sure. Because in autofield, I know, I know I'm dyslexic, so I know, like I have to depend on autofills. Gaelic. Sorry, yes, Gaelic, which is kind of like the ancient Scottish language, right? We had this conversation before. I just don't remember. Anyway, I sent it over, sir. You should have it in your mail in game. So anyway, guys, it is time. It is time. Let's just go and swap to a raid scene. Oh, I was gonna talk about this patch notes. I mean, I did speak about it in the earlier, like at the beginning of the stream. But basically, we're gonna get notes and AD for Knox boxes. Never mind. Close that. The Cyber Monday is over. Oh shoot. You're not supposed to see that. You're not. I do apologize. I mean, it's not a secret. I've already shown it before. Using Zen, but yeah, it's just like a sneak peek. Anyway, guys, let's look for somebody to raid in Neverwinter. Oh my God, doesn't look like there's anyone. Not so sure about Drax. Okay, so if you don't know who Drax is, I believe he was a guildie who used to who may or may not maybe still in the guild. I know he left and then he came back, I think, or something, or at least he's in the Discord. But I'm going to Colo and Marley Distressed. I don't think it's I don't think it's actually. Now that I think about it. Can we raid? I feel like I want to raid somebody who's like streaming Neverwinter, but it doesn't seem like there's anyone who I know.
At tier 2, they subscribed for 14 months. Can you believe that? A year and 2 months. Yeah, don't mind me.
You know what? Let's just raid Matty because he's a very like chilled guy, and also because he's very into the like giving away to charity. So let's just give him some love, guys. And yeah, Matty. Let's raid Matty. That could be done. Oh, he is. Why isn't he play? Tell him to start streaming Neverwinter. That's joking. It's okay, guys. Anyway, let's rate Maddie Misplaced. Let's go. Again, guys, thank you so much for coming in and helping me with opening the Knox boxes and naming the companions. So I hope that by the time I stream again, I've got everything sorted and you can enjoy. Let's just share the love and share the wealth as well. Anyway, so see you guys later. Peace, y'all. And yeah, I know he's a variety streamer, so I understand. But besides the point, we're gonna rate him anyway. So I love you guys. Peace, y'all. See y'all. Bye bye. Enjoy Maddie Misplaced. Bye bye. That's not